This is my new account, Kinda Slotty. I love filling in the collection log, but I want to take things one step further by limiting my access to it. In order to open up new content, I'm going to have to take advantage of the very few sections that I start with. But I have to be careful, because if I fill in a slot from a page I haven't unlocked yet, it's game over. So join me as I embark on a brand new, unique adventure, unlocking RuneScape one page at a time. Welcome to Log Locked. Last week, I got pretty lucky in quite a few places. This week, I want to get collection log slots. It's the point of the series, but I have some pretty big goals and ideas of how to make a ton of money in this video, but I need log slots to do it. So I'm gonna go take on a variety of just miscellaneous adventures to get some. In Tarn's lair, gonna go kill some terror dogs to get a granite helm. I do have Barbarian Assault unlocked, which is the other place where granite helm is contained, so don't worry about that. And there it is, granite helm. That was nice and quick. And there's our next item obtained. Nice little pair of chewed bones. I'm gonna go mark those two because I'm probably gonna come back for more later. I bet you guys that by the time I burn this chewed bone, I will be in an entirely different country. Boom! You see that? The speed of ExpressVPN, today's video sponsor, is actually distracting me from the fact that I didn't get anything from those chewed bones. Alright, come on, that was pretty fast, you gotta at least admit that. But, let's see if ExpressVPN wins this race. I'm gonna run through their talking points while fighting crawling hands for their unique drop. The crawling hand. Yeah, real creative one there, Jagex. And we're gonna see if we can get through those talking points before getting this really common drop. I personally hate the feeling of someone looking over my shoulder. And that's kind of what your ISP is always doing to you if you aren't using ExpressVPN. Let's be real, it's creepy and downright annoying that they can just sell your information like that, even that nasty stuff I know you guys are all looking up in your incognito windows. Alright, still no drop, but any kill now for sure, so I gotta speed up these talking points. But yeah, with ExpressVPN, I don't have to worry about that happening because my data is anonymized, it's encrypted, and all I have to do is fire up the app and push a single button. It even works on my phone, which I know a lot of you guys can relate to because you're doing a lot of private browsing on your phones in your bathrooms. Oh, and it even works on routers too. And with how chronically online I am, I just really value my privacy, which is why I use VPNs all the time, and it just so happens that ExpressVPN is the best one. And when I'm not chronically online chasing log slots, I like to watch movies with my wife, but most streaming services are region locked. ExpressVPN lets us get around that and watch the movies we want to see, not just the ones that are locked to being available in the United States. And there it is! Collection log slot, crawling hand, right as I wrap this up. A big thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. Find out how you guys can get 3 months for free by scanning that QR code on your screen or clicking the link in the description. Again, that's 3 free months by scanning the QR code or going to expressvpn.com/lowsoul. Working with the sponsors that work with me really does benefit the channel, and I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to click those links and all that. So, let's get back to collection logging. Hey, there's another item for our Slayer thing, trophy thing collection. Cockatrice head. Hey, there's our second item. Mystic Boots Light. I also got a medium clue. Gonna do that real quick. Medium clue. No luck. Hey, did not take anywhere near as long as I expected it to. I didn't even get a single hard clue yet, but that is a black mask. 700k too. Hey, next item on the list checked off. That's a pair of dragon boots. And then I hopped around a few worlds to get a couple of these ancient pages that I was still missing from the waterfall dungeon. Not sure how I died there. Hey, there's another page. I believe we only have 2 left now. Yep, just 2 to go. I don't know if I'm gonna go for full completion now. I'm just gonna go until my inventory's out of prayer potions, but nice. Hey, there's my next item. Mystic Gloves Dark from some banshees. Easy clue. Oh, that's a dupe. For my last slot, I want to try something kind of silly, which is buying a bunch of these zombie pirate keys. The last thing I want to get for the last unlock that I need is actually down here in the miscellaneous section. Actually, it's in the Slayer section. I lied, just kidding, because this is definitely a Slayer item. It is the Teleport Anchoring Scroll. But the way you get it is from killing zombie pirates in the wilderness or opening the zombie pirate chest with these keys, which are tradable. I'm in a PK setup because this is in the wilderness, and I need to be able to defend myself. I'm hoping that maybe only some really stupid newbie people PK here, and if they attack me, maybe I can just win a fight, because I'm also a stupid newbie PKer guy, but ideally we just don't run into anybody. I do need to be skulled with the Amulet of Everest so that the loot is noted. Alright, well, unfortunately nothing from those 250 keys, which I think is the buy limit, so I'm just gonna go buy some on my main and pay for them on this account. And I'm just curious, did we make money there? Almost exactly broke even, I think. I'm actually curious, I'm gonna go check. Yeah, pretty much dead even on that, so, okay. Here we go again. Hey, there it is. 402 teleport anchoring scroll is 1 million gold, which means I'm almost definitely going to profit on these, but I'm out here, so I'm going to open the rest of the keys. Oh, I got another teleport anchoring scroll. All right, there we go. That's all 500 done. All right, so similar to before, it costed 4.1. We got 6.5 back that time. Even without the teleport anchoring scrolls, we profited more than last time. So because I actually got lucky on these, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the teleport anchoring scrolls. Essentially, it makes it so that the Elder Chaos Druids and the Abyssal Demons can no longer teleport you. It's not that big of a deal, but it's pretty convenient. It's gonna help XP rates and whatnot. And now that we have 5 available unlocks, it's time for the biggest and potentially stupidest sequence of unlocks I will ever make on this series. I'm really hoping this doesn't end up causing me to soft lock the account, but I plan on doing a bunch of wieldy stuff. A lot of these guys share the same items on their drop table, so I need to open up a lot at once, starting with Callisto and Artio. I'll show you guys right here the items that are shared: the Dragon Pick and the Dragon 2H. These items are in so many collection logs, it's actually insane. Some of them I already have opened up for previous reasons, but for now, let's open up the rest of it. Callisto and Artio, open. Believe it or not, I actually have to open Scorpia now, because Scorpia can also drop the Dragon 2H. I'm glad I double checked this one, because that totally would have fucked me before. Then, of course, we have Venenatis, we have Vedian, and I think there was one more that I needed. That's right, the Chaos Elemental. All of these have the Dragon 2H and or Dragon Pickaxe in them. So I am now down to 0 available unlocks for the first time in a long time, but I'm excited to go make some money. The astute among you probably noticed that I have a Void Waker in my inventory when I was opening up those pirate chests, whatever the heck they're called. Obviously, I'm going to try and anti-PK where I can. The one situation where I'm not sure about is Revenants, because I want to be skulled when I'm at Revenants for the chance of getting the weapons for the log, but at the same time, I feel like I'm going to make way more money just anti-PKing there, and I don't want to do that when skulled, because then I'm just risking far too much. Before I jump into Wildy Slayer, there's 2 things I have to do. The first thing is
exterminate 20 cave bugs, the most terrifying task in the world.
The second is I have to pick up a lot of these random unlocks here to really bolster my experience. I am going to pick up the Like a Boss task because I have a lot of bosses unlocked. The majority of the Wildy bosses unlocked. This could screw me and I'll have to skip the occasional boss task, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to obviously extend my Revenant tasks because, yeah, Revenant's good. I thought there was something here I had to unlock in order to get the barrage tasks from here, but maybe I'm just dumb. So some tasks like this one are just gonna be straight up good XP, and I'm obviously gonna do them because, you know, I'm here for Slayer XP. This is kind of like the hidden agenda is the Slayer XP. I'm mostly after boss tasks and money making here, as well as anti-PKing. So I don't expect to really anti-PK in like the Wilderness Slayer cave. Probably very rarely, if ever, gonna bring anything with me to even try. But the other places like Revs and the singles bosses, that's where we get our money. Okay, so actually one thing I'm noticing is that if I go over to the Wilderness Slayer Cave, all of these shortcuts require level 77. I'm 8,000 experience off level 77, so I might as well just go get that because that might end up saving me, and even if it saves me one time, it's worth it. There we go. Didn't take long at all, and now I can use the Wilderness Slayer dungeon crevices. Yes, sir. And that right there is my first Lairen's key. Now, I haven't actually decided what I want to do with Lairen's keys yet. I might end up opening the chest myself, but honestly, oh my god, and another one. Honestly, since it's something I can kind of just do whenever, since they are buyable now, I might prefer to take the money approach. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll see. That's a big neck reel task, man. Forgot I had these extended for my regular Slayer encounters. I guess there's nothing wrong with having it extended for wieldy stuff too, because it's still good XP and there's still a chance of getting like the imbued heart and stuff. Okay, look how many I still have left. 223. Granted, I'm using bracelets, but like, I haven't even killed that many, and I already have to bank because my looting bag is full. Hey, there is our first boss task, Scorpia. Apparently, Scorpia received a very, very large buff to its drop table. I have yet to be back there since that happened because I didn't really have a reason to do Scorpia on any of my other accounts. It also gives us an opportunity to receive a couple of collection log slots, the shared Dragon 2H, but also there is the pet, the Odium Shard 3, and the Malediction Shard 3. A lot of these bosses that are going to be in multi, I'm going to be doing something similar to what I did at Bandos, which is just having a DPS alt in there. In this case, it'll probably be a freeze alt with my main. It's just kind of there to do a little bit of extra damage, make the kill a little more simple. In hindsight, this would have been a really good time to bring the Saturated Heart, but I'll do it if I have to bank or if I die. I hit the boss, my main runs over, freezes the boss, and we just kill it. Okay, my main's supposed to freeze the boss here, not melee it. Not sure my main is just meleeing it. Interesting start. It's gonna spawn healers, but I think with the DPS of like 2 accounts hitting it, it just won't matter. I'm also gonna be doing bracelets of slaughter here. Hey, free combat task. I'm using bracelets of slaughter here because I just really don't feel like the extra DPS is particularly warranted. And as you can see, this boss spawns practically instantly. This should actually be pretty decent money, assuming I don't get PK'd. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna ask me things like, oh, why don't you bring range mage strength gear? Are you gonna be camping augury? I might use augury on occasion. I'm probably gonna flick it. Realistically, the reason I'm not bringing better gear is because this is multi. It's a hotspot. I'm gonna get attacked a lot, and I have basically no chance of winning a fight unless it's just one person. And very rarely do people solo PK here. Kind of better off just accepting the death and moving on. Oh, hey, that's our first collection log slot. Good thing I unlocked that one. That's the Dragon 2H already on 7 KC. Didn't think that it was quite that common, but all right, I'll take it. Okay, first of all, that's the easiest hard task in the world. I want to point out this drop table buff is fucking nuclear. Like, it's insane. It's so good. You kill this boss in like 3 seconds. It's obviously an over exaggeration. Like, look how fast I'm killing it. I have really, really dog shit gear, and this boss is getting absolutely nuked here. This is like, my other account is not praying augury. It's just no mage strength gear whatsoever, just barrage spamming, and every kill is worth like 30 to 50k. This is really good. Another Dragon 2H on fucking 22kc. What the hell? I checked the wiki. These are supposedly 1 in 128. I thought I'm complaining. I mean, 100k is 100k, especially with how fast you kill this boss. All right, this is 36 kills. 1.4 million gold. I'm actually banking in the middle of this. I thought I was gonna knock out this entire task. 36 kills, and I'm banking with over 1 million gold. Fun fact, when I remember to use the saturated heart and my main actually has a charged Thamron scepter, this thing dies stupid fast. Like, it's already dead. This is just so fun, dude. I mean, I know it's gonna be less fun when I get attacked in multi, but it's fun now. Ooh. There is our first collection log slot, the Malediction Shard 3. Now, believe it or not, the collection log slot, well, I guess you believe it, you can see it in the chat. The collection logs from here are actually worth pretty much nothing. Not too much more than the regular drops, but that's fine because the regular drops are really, really good. Oh, my looting bag actually got full and I had to bank 1.5 mil in the looting bag there. Oh, what the? I just accidentally clicked one of Scorpia's healers as it was despawning, and as it despawned and died, I got a Lairen's key from it. Best misclick of my life. Another Dragon two-hander. So my task is Ice Warriors, and they're way up at the ice plateau. There's technically a chance I run into some stray PK who teleports into Gorak or something here, so I'm gonna bring a slight anti-PK set, but I'm not expecting to see anyone. Oh, I forgot Vengeance. Oh, I almost got him there too. That was a chance. Oh, and he 63s. Okay, bro, that's so sad. Hey, it's more Scorpia, baby. I've chosen to drop so many clues because of this step. I just really didn't feel like doing the quest, so I think I'm finally gonna hunker down and just get them done. Oh, thank God. This quest is miserable, dude. Quest number 2. Fuck yeah, Zanuck is gone. Land of the Goblins. Another Dragon 2H. Another Dragon 2H. What the heck, man? Yeah, you guys go ahead and kill my main in there. Yeah, no, don't chase me. The guy with all the loot. Oh, it works perfectly. Think about it from the PKer perspective. They see a guy wearing vestment robes versus seeing the guy wearing monk robes. Guy wearing vestment robes looks way more appetizing. He's casting Ice Barrage. He must have all the money. Whereas my main is risking 150k. This account was risking over 2 million gold. Kind of works out, you know? Oh, lived through another Scorpia task. I got attacked twice there, or I guess saw PKers twice there. One of them was a solo PKer, very easy to escape my main. The other one was those 2 guys that just went for the wrong account. I don't know if that's luck, or I don't know if my diversion tactics are working, but I'll take it either way. Looks like we're going right back to Scorpia, baby. Alrighty, looks like I have a few more quests to do for this hard clue again. First quest done. Alright, this is the quest completion, as well as the music track that I needed. Also, 40k Slayer XP. Not bad. I always come here when I need something to just AFK for a while, or I'm playing another game, need a break, whatever. Didn't expect to get a blood shard today, though, since I'm only going to be here for like a couple hours. Hey, 87 Slayer. That's a big one. That is Cave Kraken. Now, because of the nature of this series, if I ever want to do Cave Kraken, the big or the small one, I have to unlock the big one, because the Kraken tentacle can drop from both. That's going to be a running theme with most Slayer bosses at this point. Cool. That's a big level. Hey, another D2H. Wow. And back-to-back with a dupe Malediction Shard as well. I'm really not worried about getting the uniques here, because to be honest, even if I get all the uniques, I'm probably going to keep doing this just because it's really consistent money. Bro, what the heck? I just got 3 Laren's keys and 1 stack of jellies. There is our first big boss task, and it is bears. I'm not sure about this one. I might try to just do it at Callisto instead of RTO. Callisto being the bigger version of the boss. It will give me more money, but it will be substantially more difficult and more risky. I won't really be able to anti-PK if I'm trying to do this at Callisto, but at the same time, I should get way more loot. The other thing about killing the little ones is that I will need to do the wilderness medium tasks, I believe. I'm pretty sure that that's not gonna really be a problem. I'll probably open that up at some point in this video just because having the option to do either one would be a good idea. All right, so admittedly, this one's like a bit more tough to dolo than Scorpia, just because it has a lot more health, a lot more punishing when you make mistakes. It should still be worth it. My main's gonna get some loot too that I'll have to pick up on that account, and I do have to swap accounts to try and make sure I'm flicking that specific attack right there correctly. Other than that, loot's gonna be pretty good. I mean, my main just got a Mystic Robe Bottom, so that's not bad. Don't get a 50. Okay, you 53'd. I say don't 50, you 53. At least, you know, technically you didn't 50 me. All right, it's still definitely a lot of work, but I'm kind of getting the hang of this now. If I start on this tile, for some reason, it tends to prefer targeting my main at the beginning of the fight, which drags it a little bit that way. And then I don't have to, like, run around as much on both accounts. So this is sort of working out. Callisto's disgustingly good for loot, too. Just like everything else in the wilderness. It's good money, man. It's good money. All right, so while the loot is really, really good, there's just too many PKers for me to justify doing it. So I think I'm going to do RTO. I'm going to go knock out the wilderness medium diaries to be able to do that. I still do Callisto on like the super early hours of the morning or something when there's really just not a lot of players on, but as you get closer and closer to peak times, it just becomes less and less worth it, I think. All right, there's the medium wilderness diaries done. That honestly did not take very long at all, so I'll take my free agility XP and let's go try out a trip at RTO. The benefit to this is that I'll actually have a chance of anti-PKing people, but the downside is it is substantially less loot, much worse drop rates on uniques. Just kidding, I'm super greedy, and since I took technically a small break because I did those diaries, I'm back up at Big Bear because I'm hoping that the people who are PKing got bored and left. That was a big team. that might be a good stopping point for Big Callisto for the night. Oh, I totally could have killed him there. I just made him panic tab. I'm gonna be real. There are a lot of PKers at RTO as well, so I don't know, man. I'm just killing this last bear. I've got PK'd like 5 times here or something. It's not really interesting enough to include in the video, I don't think, but just know that it is definitely happening. Well, seems the game wants me to go right back there anyway. 100 more bears. I'm pretty sure that's a max task too, actually. Why so loud? Oh, of course, my alarm is going off there. Just cut the part out with my alarm. I'm so sorry. All right, there's a task done. Mostly at Callisto. Had to do a couple kills at R2 here at the end because, you know, again, it gets crowded out there sometimes. It's gonna be a good task right there. Ooh, Trover Parchment. Oh, 2 Trover Parchments. Pretty good, actually. You know what? I think I'm just gonna bank that. That's 1,000,000 gold in 1 drop here. That is pretty good, dude. That's the first time I had that. Time to head back up to Scorpia. I don't know. I just like a lot of these tasks, if there's no one... This is gonna sound so stupidly obvious. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say, a lot of these tasks are super fun if you don't get attacked. Well, yeah, that's the whole fucking point, isn't it, genius? There's another Malediction Shard. We'll get the Odium eventually. Looks like we're heading back to Callisto. Not sure if I'll be able to do Big Callisto at this time, but I'll give it a shot. Too many PKers. Go back to Little One. You guys know the drill. Hey, we got one. Worth some money. 400k. You know what? Actually kind of pays for my last death, so pretty good. At some point, I apparently got 88 Slayer. Don't know when that happened, but cool. Slayer XP is actually, like, kind of nuts with Wildy Slayer, especially if you're doing bosses. Like, I don't really care that much about the XP. I'm mostly just doing this for maybe potential anti-PKs, mostly for boss loot. The XP's flowing in a lot faster than I expected. Well, there's the, like, a boss task coming in for Venenatis. I'm just gonna do all 50 up there. It is only for specifically the big boss. I don't think this one is worth doloing. I think it's kind of just a go up there, kill it, except if I get attacked, I'm probably dead. Didn't have the right recorder up, but yeah, that's an immediate bank. 150 grimy snapdragons. With how often I get attacked at bosses like this, yeah, I'm a bank immediately when I get big loot like that because it is just not worth the risk. What you are seeing is not the reality of how these bosses go. I have died so many times here. I tried doing this last night. It is now currently 5 in the morning. I think I got 1 kill per death. Like, I would kill the boss once, and then a giant team would attack me. Switch worlds, giant team would attack me. it was insane, man. I didn't know these wildy bosses were so packed. They were not this busy when I was doing them on my iron. Oh, I got one. Anti-VK'd guy here. That was nice. Alright, what's in the box? 700k? That's actually pretty good. Oh, hey, there's a unique drop. Not worth very much, but that's the Fangs of Venenatis, so kind of cool. 29 KC. Wish I would have gotten this lucky on this on accounts where it's more than just a 100k drop, but hey, that's pretty good. Ooh, that's the drop you want to see right there. 150 Onyx Bolt Tips is beautiful. More Bolt Tips, get me out. There's another task I can actually do at a boss. This one is able to be done at Vedian. It actually doesn't matter if I go to Vedian here because I can use a Salve Amulet. I don't have to use the Slayer Helmet here. Option is nice to have. I always forget that by comparison to the other wildy bosses, Vedian's kind of a joke. Technically, you can take no damage in every Vedian kill, and it also just dies faster than the other two by like a substantial margin. It's pretty nuts. Wow. Okay, I was gonna just use that as a B-roll kill. That's a 2kc Skull of Vedian. Interesting. Another Skull of Vedian? What the fuck? Throw me some dragon pickaxes, bro. What? I don't... What? Oh, that's 20 kills there. Task done. Couple more Vedian kills on the horizon. That's not the collection log slot I expected to get from Vedian. It's actually kind of amazing that up until this point on my account, I haven't had one. That is my Vedian task done. I started adapting this thing too, where we log out when I'm done with a trip at a wildy boss and then just kind of move to some random world. I've had people just like scout me or scout my main waiting on the outside of the tunnel, and then they just sit here or sit at the exit tunnel waiting for me. So hopefully there's no one out here to make me eat my words. But yeah, this feels like, strangely, the safer strat. Boy, what in the fuck is this? I don't know why she can assign aviancies, but instead of blocking this, I'm just gonna turn this off and then skip this task. Why can she assign that? I know they're in the Wildy Slayer cave, but that's just weird. Back to Scorpia we will go. Hey, there we go. That is the other shard we were missing. Odium Shard 3. I'm still going to be doing this task, even though I technically am only missing the pet, because, I'm going to be honest, it's decent money, it's really low effort, and I could still get the pet, so, you know. Another Dragon 2H. Hey, that's a Spider's task. I'll probably do this one at a mix between the big and small boss, just depending on time of day. Hey, I got him. Woo! I thought that was going to be like 500k. That's a 4 mil ante. I didn't know he's using a dragon crossbow, and I definitely didn't know he had a light bearer. Fuck yeah, dude. That's amazing. Hey. There we go. That's our first dragon pickaxe. I'm gonna be real. I thought I would get one of these like way sooner, but I'll happily take it. It's 900k. It's a pretty good drop. All right, it's task done. I would say that one was pretty eventful. Chaos Druids is an interesting one. Most people would assume, hey, you're probably gonna go up here, kill the Elder Chaos Druids. I actually can't. Because for some reason, the Elder Chaos Druids have their own section somewhere in here, and I don't have this unlocked. I don't know why it has its own section and it's not put in miscellaneous like most other things of that nature. I mean, you can think about something like the Konar chest doesn't have its own section, but this does. I don't know. It's really weird. Collection log is not consistent. Obviously, I can still do Chaos Druid tasks. I just do them down here in the Edgeville dungeon. Oh, you could've got fucked there, dude. Oh, I still got him. Let's go. Got attacked by this random guy. I'm doing a zombies task. Who expects to get attacked doing a zombies task, bro? Oh, there he is in the bank. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, 4.7 mil. That's pretty good, dude. Thanks, Ozzo. And we all breathe a sigh of relief as I finally get a Revenant task. Oh, I did not think these were this rare. So I think I've decided what I'm going to do is actually not skull on these tasks, simply because I care more about going for anti-PKs than I do about the weapons. It does obviously increase the drop rate of getting the weapons, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not going for full completionist on revs. I'm just doing it for money, so... Oh, I'd be so mad if I was that guy. You couldn't tell me because he's spec. Why would I give it back to you? No, I'll sell it back to you. Oh, okay, so he killed someone for 600k. And then he had 9 mil. He was fighting the Wildy boss. And I was like, oh, I'll spec him as he kills the boss. Why not? He TB'd me and I was like, I can take this fight. He's got to be low food already. He tried to spec me at the end of that and couldn't tell me because of it. Dude, let's go. Oh, he's definitely dead there, I think. Why the fuck did you attack me in your weird-ass gear? He got out of the cave, though. That sucks. I don't get his 100k. Still 300k. I don't know why that guy attacked me. Alright, got a little solo Maledictus kill there. A little 500k emblem. We always take those. Alright, well, that's task done. No crazy drops from Revs, but I'm here, so I might as well finish out this trip. Oh my god, I can't believe I got away from that. There was like 4 of them at one point. Well, looks like we're going back up to Venenatis for 50 more kills. Ooh, there's some more bolt tips. It's a great time to bank. Alright, that is that task of 50 more spindle completed. Nothing super exciting. Surprised I haven't had more dragon pickaxes yet, but I guess all in all, I've been mostly focusing on the big bosses, which is just for better Voidwaker drop rates. I also did pass 89 Slayer already on that task, which is insane. Didn't realize I was getting so much XP. And looking at all the footage I have, I think this is probably a good place to wrap it up. I think I still want to push for 91 Slayer. We have made over 100 million gold, according to this leak tab. Excited to keep stacking this up, but I definitely want to hit like maybe 91 Slayer or something in the next episode, and then we can maybe crack open all these clues as well. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.